From digital social animals to the Martian dream, a crisis of faith and the great escape. Author's note: this piece has been presented once before. However, in a world where dynamics shift faster than ink can chase them, I have brought this content back to brush off the dust, adding deeper statistical dimensions and expanding into the philosophical and class-based nuances previously overlooked. I hope this rereading serves as the most complete exploration of our crumbling world and our dreams of the stars. Digital social animals. Today, it is undeniable that humans spend the vast majority of their day within the digital realm. Our evolutionary status is gradually shifting from social animals who once relied on physical space, face-to-face interaction, and tangible touch to becoming fully realized digital social animals. This transformation is no accident. It is the result of a complex interplay of powerful attractions and desperate repulsions. The most potent attraction is the limitless convenience and boundary-free nature of technology. Access to a global storehouse of information larger than every library on Earth combined, hyperreal entertainment, and new economic opportunities that allow the younger generation to generate income through e-commerce and the creator economy, completely severed from traditional geographical constraints. Global statistics reveal that the average human now spends 6 to 7 hours per day staring at an internet screen, accounting for nearly one-third of their waking life. Social media, in particular, has become a digital community that is easily accessible and offers a sense of psychological safety often missing from the real world. Beneath this veneer of convenience lies a somber driving force, a deep exhaustion and boredom with a physical society plagued by unsolvable structural stresses, from widening economic inequality to deadlocked political conflicts. The digital world thus functions as the ultimate escapism, where we can control interactions, filter for what we want to hear, echo chambers, and build emotional fortresses more easily than in a physical world fraught with expectation and disappointment. This mechanism of digital addiction is not merely a habit, it is a biological hacking of our systems by software developers. Platforms are engineered under the principle of intermittent reinforcement, providing random rewards akin to a slot machine. Every time we scroll to see what's new or wait for the validation of likes and comments, the brain releases dopamine, the chemical of reward and satisfaction. Concerning statistics indicate that modern humans check their phones an average of 80 to 150 times per day, even in the absence of notifications. This behavior reflects a severe state of digital loneliness. Though we connect with thousands online, those relationships are often shallow and lack profound empathy. The act of phubbing, ignoring those present to look at a phone, has become a slow poison eroding family and romantic bonds, while the capacity for deep work has plummeted, as the brain requires an average of 23 minutes to regain focus after a single distraction. Epistemic power. The control of knowledge. A dimension even more formidable than addiction is epistemic power and knowledge control. In an era where algorithms have become the sole curators of truth, we often suffer from the delusion that we possess freedom of perception. In reality, algorithms do not just select what we like, they define the boundaries of what we are even permitted to perceive. Scientific knowledge, environmental crises, or creeping disasters are prioritized based on engagement metrics rather than the urgent needs of humanity. When information regarding the repair of our planet is complex, tedious, or emotionally taxing, it is pushed off the edge of the screen by the algorithm. The current global crisis is thus invisible, not due to a lack of data, but because that data is not made visible in a high-value attention market. The soft power of these platforms is now more potent than that of nation-states, for they dictate which stories are significant truths and which are worthless silences. The most shocking paradox of modern history is that while humans retreat from the real world to hide behind screens, we are simultaneously accelerating the consumption of remaining resources to seek a new exit in space. The dream of colonizing Mars to become a multiplanetary species is the narrative that defeated the algorithm. It is packed with excitement, cutting-edge tech, and the imagery of the conqueror. This data package, hijacks human engagement far better than the mundane, exhausting tasks of waste sorting or carbon reduction. Consequently, we see global CO2 emissions exceeding 36 billion tons per year and the Great Pacific Garbage Patch expanding silently, all because human hearts are being pulled toward the heavens by a media power that makes escape look more glamorous than confronting the collapse. Civilizational psychology. Analyzing the layers of civilizational psychology, we find humanity in a state of spiritual malaise. A civilization obsessed solely with the distant future is often a civilization intentionally ignoring its current failures. Psychologically, the Martian dream is responsibility-free hope, a defense mechanism used to avoid the guilt of destroying the world right in front of us. The question is harsh but profound. Do we dream of space because we lack the courage to look at the ruins of our own world? The more the Earth crumbles, the more the collective psyche demands a new promised land to affirm that hope still exists, when in truth, it is a species-level denial. The politics of time. This issue is inextricably linked to temporal politics. Digital capitalism forces us to crave instant gratification, causing long-term structural problems like the environment to be deprioritized because they do not fit the speed of profit. Meanwhile, space projects are used to sell a dream of the distant future, to defer moral questions and solutions for decades, claiming that future technology will solve it. Who decides what should wait and what should be accelerated? If we speed up consumption until the world breaks, but ask for patience regarding space tech to find a new home, this is the coldest use of time as a tool for elite exploitation. Looking at budget figures for 2024 to 2025, the global space economy has surged to approximately $630 billion, while Earth restoration projects struggle for funding. The reason is deeper than science. It is about rights and ownership in a lawless new frontier. The first-come, first-served nature of space allows for a power reset where elites are no longer accountable to the differing attitudes of nations on Earth. Digital class structure. Furthermore, we face a digital class structure that starkly divides humanity. While the elite use technology as capital leverage to eventually buy a ticket to Mars, another group uses digital tools merely for survival. These are the laborers of the gig economy, governed by algorithms, pedaling bicycles to deliver food at the command of a screen. Being a multiplanetary species may not be a mission for all of mankind, but a privilege for a class wealthy enough to leave the wreckage behind for those with no choice but to face it alone. Yet, space technology still holds a guardian dimension through over 30 satellites monitoring the Earth's vital signs and spin-off innovations used for water purification or solar power. The conclusion of the Mars, capitalism's last escape dimension forces us to ask, what is our ultimate goal? In the choice between escape or collapse, there is a counter-future, the concept of Earth-first tech. This involves technology designed to slow down and restore the relationship between humans and nature, politics of care. An alternative future, one that isn't just Mars or total collapse, is still possible if we stop using our intelligence for flight and start using it for the stewardship of the only home we have. The true challenge is not planting a flag on a new planet. It is balancing digital progress, space dreams, and earthly responsibility so they march forward with dignity. If we have the capability to live on Mars, we surely have the capability to save the Earth.